Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. They vanished from the spotlight, but now they're back together on a quiet beach no one expected. Was this just a coincidence, or a love story still burning when the photos first surfaced? Fans didn't want to believe it. But the moment those blurred images of Dylan Wang and Bai Lu walking along a secluded shoreline hit social media, everything changed. It wasn't a photo shoot. It wasn't a promo. It was just the two of them. Barefoot. Natural. Laughing in a way that didn't feel staged. And instantly, the rumors that once felt like fanfiction started to feel hauntingly real. These aren't just two actors who once played lovers on screen. They were a phenomenon. Bai Lu and Dylan Wang, the iconic duo from Love Between Fairy and Devil. Their chemistry lit up the screen, but after the drama wrapped, so did their public appearances. For months, silence. No interviews. No shared schedules. Fans speculated, debated, and mourned what felt like the end of a magical era. And yet, here they were, reunited not on a red carpet, but under a fading sky, where waves crashed quietly and the world forgot to watch. The beach wasn't in Seoul. It wasn't in Beijing. It was somewhere remote, hidden away from the flashing cameras, where only a few locals could recognize them. A witness said they looked at peace, like they weren't acting. No stylists. No managers. Just two people who once meant everything to each other, meeting again in the most human way possible. It makes you wonder, did they plan this? Was it a chance encounter? Or the rekindling of something more? Because what followed raised even more questions. Just a day after the beach sighting, fans noticed something unusual. Dylan posted a photo of the ocean, no face, no caption, just a soft golden hour glow and a single seashell in the corner. Hours later, Bai Lu posted too. Her photo, the same view, the same lighting, and in the background a silhouette that, while distant, looked eerily familiar. Coincidence maybe. But fans aren't buying it. What really fueled the frenzy was the timing. Both had wrapped recent projects. Both had been quiet online. And then suddenly they reappear, not at work, but together, in a moment that felt undeniably intimate. It wasn't just the photos. It was the emotion in them. Dylan looked soft. Bai Lu smiled like she hadn't in months. There was a tenderness in the air. A kind of peace people only have when they're with someone who knows their scars. People close to the industry whispered that the two had kept in touch privately. That even while the cameras were off, their connection never really ended. And when Bai Lu once said in an old interview, some co-stars leave when the drama ends. But others, you carry with you. Fans now hear those words differently. Every detail has meaning now. The matching bracelets they once wore during Fairy and Devil, rumored to be seen again this time. More subtle, but still there. It's becoming harder and harder to call this a coincidence. But the most heart-wrenching part, it's what they didn't say. Neither Dylan nor Bai Lu have addressed the photos. No denials. No confirmations. Just silence. And in that silence, fans hear everything. This isn't just about rekindled love. It's about timing. About two people who once made us believe in fairy tales, possibly finding their way back in a world that kept pulling them apart. In the industry, you don't get moments like this often. Celebrities are scripted, curated, protected. But this felt raw, honest, and beautifully unscripted. Some say they're just friends. Others believe the speech wasn't just a backdrop, but a beginning. Maybe the world isn't ready for their truth. Or maybe they're not ready to share it yet. But what's clear is this: Whatever happened on that beach, it wasn't meaningless. Sometimes, love doesn't need grand gestures or press releases. Sometimes, it's just a walk on the beach. A laugh shared. A moment that says, I remember you. For fans who watched Dylan and Bailu fall in love on screen, this feels like a long-awaited sequel written not by script writers, but by life itself. And maybe, just maybe, their story isn't over. Maybe it was never meant to be a one-season romance. Maybe what we witnessed was a quiet promise that real connections don't just fade. We may never get confirmation. There might never be a selfie or a statement. But love, real love, doesn't always need to shout. It lives in the subtle glances, the shared silences, the way two people choose the same stretch of sand when no one else watching. And for those of us who believe in second chances, this feels like one. Do you believe in fate? Or was this all just coincidence? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments, because this love story might just be writing itself. But just when fans thought the storm had settled, another wave of speculation rolled in, one that stirred even deeper emotions. A few days after the beach sighting, sharp-eyed netizens uncovered flight data. Dylan Wang was seen departing from Sanya just hours after Bailu's known arrival. No official schedules. No public appearances. Just two stars, crisscrossing paths like gravity couldn't keep them apart. Suddenly, it wasn't just the beach anymore, it was Chengdu. Rumors swirled that both were spotted boarding a private car together at the airport, heading toward the same destination, a quiet villa on the outskirts of the city. It didn't take long before someone leaked a low-resolution clip. Grainy, barely 3 seconds long but unmistakable. Dylan's tall frame, Bailu's flowing hair, the way she tilted her head toward him, laughing. It wasn't a scene from a drama. It wasn't promotional. It was real, unfiltered, and heartbreakingly beautiful. Fans were torn between gasping and holding their breath. Because for so long, they'd only seen them in roles, in scripts. But this looked like the sequel no one dared hope for. The way he placed his hand gently on her back as they stepped into the car, it wasn't just gentlemanly. It was protective. Familiar. As if, in that moment, they forgot the world was still watching. And maybe that's what makes the story so gripping. Because in an industry where relationships are hidden, denied, or turned into publicity stunts, this one feels different. There is no grand announcement. No tabloid-fueled drama.